I do that one. I always. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute, but I've been uploading in my shorts. I think that's what it's called. We have Ariella joining us today. But I wanted to talk to you because we are in a very exciting part of homeschool, which is reading. And I wanted to give you guys the tips that we have been implementing.
Hi.
That we have been implementing to read. And she's been so excited to the point where she wants to continue homeschool throughout the entire week, even on the weekend. I don't mind. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you. Okay, so the first thing I want to make very big emphasis on is this. I saw a post and it made such it clicked for me. It made so much sense to me because a lot of times, especially me working from, you know, I used to work in public school, we do treat homeschool as if it's public school, and it's not. It's home school. It's home education. You're not a public school. You're not, you know, this is nothing like a school setting. So everything is different. You don't have to mimic school. You don't need to mimic school. It's not school. So something that is very big in school is the timeline. The kids have to learn how to read by this grade. They have to know how to do math by this grade. They have to have the multiplication done by this age, this grade. And if not, then they fail. They get left back. They get an F, all of these things. And something that I read was, it doesn't matter when your child reads. It matters that they read. A lot of people took that and were like, what do you mean it doesn't matter? I'm not saying that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when they begin. Your child will let you know when they are ready. They'll let you know. You'll see it in the way that they do their work. You'll see it in the questions and their curiosity. You'll see it. So no, it doesn't matter when they start. It doesn't matter by what age they've mastered it, because there's also no grades in homeschool. There's no grades, okay? I could be teaching my child who's 6 years old algebra right now if she were capable of even knowing. I could teach her, you know, she could learn. There's kids that are so smart that they have the dictionary and every single definition of every single word mastered. There is no grade. Everything is like, there's no ceiling on the roof when it comes to homeschool and learning and what your child should be learning or whatever, you know? So let's get that out of our minds right now. Do this exercise with me. Homeschool is not public school. It is home education, and my child will learn what they need to learn when they are ready to learn it. So, anywho, so the first thing that we're going on with the video now. So the first thing that I've been doing with her is, before your child knows how to read, before you even try to teach your child to read, they should know the sound of the letter. Yes, the letter is important. Absolutely, they should know the letters, but the sound of the letter is 100% what they should be knowing. Why? Because when you make the words, you know, when you put all the words together, it's the sounds of the letters that you put together, you know? So that is number one thing. The most important thing, know the sounds of your letters. Second thing, read. Read to your child. I don't care if they're in the bath, taking a bath, if they are eating, if they are playing with their toys. Even if it's not a book, if it's, you know, a magazine, if it's your Bible, if it's a book for yourself, as long as it's not a spicy novel, you know, something, get them hearing you read. It's very important. It expands their vocabulary. It expands their minds. They're hearing all of these different, you know, words and the way that the story's put together. Try having them put a story together, you know. Again, there's no ceiling on the roof here. Guys, I'm editing this video. Yes, I edit the video as soon as I'm done recording. And I don't know if I'm saying this right. Ceiling on the roof or roof on the ceiling? Tell me below, because I don't think I'm saying this correctly. There's no ceiling on the roof, or there's no roof on the ceiling. Either way, what I mean is that it's limitless and you can shatter the roof with many ideas. I hope you understand. Let's resume. You guys, you know, you can do so much with that. Something I also do, I think I shared this book in a previous video, reading comprehension. Again, reading, answering questions, so that I know that she's understanding what I'm reading. That's a big deal for me. And right now we're doing right now we're reading this book. I'm very excited for this book. There's a movie after. I saw someone on YouTube, on Instagram. Oh my gosh, what is her name? Her Instagram is Festive Little Mama, something like that. I'm butchering. I'll tag her below. She's amazing. Her homeschool stuff is chef's kiss. I love all of her content. But she was reading this book with her daughters, and then after, she had a little mini, like a tea party. Bless you. She had a tea party with her girls, and then they had a movie after, and I thought that was a beautiful idea. So this, reading, my daughter loves this so far. She asks me tons of questions. I love it. And last is this. I forgot what her name is. I'll tag her below. Oh, her Instagram is JDA Homeschool. Truth. There's 3 of these. This is level 1. There's level 1, 2, and 3. Right now we're on level 1 because I'm introducing it to her, but my daughter's literally flying by this like nothing. This is how I know that she's ready. But this is the truth. I'll link this as well down below. I bought mine. She has a website. I got mine off of Amazon. You can get it from her or from Amazon. I'm pretty sure she still gets paid either way. But this is amazing. I love it because, one, you get to track. Comes with stickers. No, actually it doesn't come with stickers. I provided my own stickers, but you get to track how many weeks for the lessons. And what we do every day is we go over the sounds of the letters, and every day we do multiple pages because my daughter's just flying by this, but this is basically what it is. It has every single, from B to Z. It has from B to Z with the vowels, with A, E, I, O, U, and it's amazing because after that, it gives you, once you hit Z, it gives you the 3-letter words, which is what they should know because they already sounded it out in the beginning. And then from there, I believe it's, let me see. Yeah, and then from here, there's actual 3-letter sentences. This is great. And I believe the second level is maybe 4-letter words. I'm not sure. I didn't buy it yet. I wanted to test this out first. I wanted to see how my daughter was doing before I even purchased the other levels and before I did a review. But I highly recommend this book. And I'm telling you, it's a game changer. And yeah, one thing that we also do is play. And I know that sometimes, you know, you're like, how does play come into reading? It's a big deal because it starts with the imagination. You know, when you're reading a book to your child, that is you opening up your child's mind to imagination. They can actually picture, especially a book like this one. Where'd I put it? Especially a book like this one, that it's not a picture book. So she has to literally imagine it in her mind. And this is what I love so much because I'll sit there and I'll think like, well, you know, what did the day look like? What do you think the day looked like? What do you think, you know, how she was dressed that day? What do you think her dress looked like? How do you think her food tasted? What do you think her facial expression was when I read the sentence? A lot of things like that, and that allows her mind to be open so that this way when she goes to read on her own, her mind can go there. That's one thing that I loved when I started reading. That's what I fell in love with it, is that my mind like would literally transport me to what I was reading, and it was just, I was in a whole nother world. And I still do sometimes. Granted, I don't read as much as I should, like I used to, but my mind would go to another place. My mind would go to where the book is and where the book was, and I would love it. So yes, that is my tips. That's what we're doing right now with reading, and I hope that you guys found this video helpful. If you have any other questions down below, let me know, and I'll link everything down for you. Make sure to check out my other videos, and thank you for stopping by, guys. I'll see you in my next one.